It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. They're going to go small with Paul and Curry as the guard pair. Achua is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. And it's T in at the 3 slot. And for the Pacers, Miles Turner out there with Walker. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Beal in at the shooting guard. Let's go cross court to hear more about the season MP has put together.
Thanks very much. Well, MP is still riding high from his record-setting game, breaking the single-season mark for triples made. He's far from content, though. He's looking to ride that hot hand and push the total even higher. Kevin, back to you.
We'll see how far he goes. Thanks. By this point in the year, Greg, the playoff discussion comes into play. Some teams look solid to make it, and others are chasing a spot.
Absolutely, and this is when you want to play your best basketball in the regular season. Coming down the stretch can be a mental drag, but rewarding for some clubs. This is when playoff spots are secured. Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Here's Beal. Talking about Bradley Beal, Greg, I feel like he doesn't get enough credit for his passing game.
You know, Kevin, he's really evolved as a playmaker over the years. Sure, we all know how talented a scorer and shooter he is, but Bradley is now superb at facilitating.
And both free throws good for Beal. If you know him well, the Pacers winning 3 championships in the ABA back in the 70s. But they're still looking for their first NBA title.
Yeah, exactly. They've played in the finals. Took the Lakers to 6 games, but that was over 2 decades ago. And right now, they're playing in a very crowded and tough Eastern Conference.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Passes it to T. 5 to shoot. Tries it from the top of the key. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Halliburton looking around. On the wing, Turner. Walker in the corner. Outside, Beal. Indiana moving the ball away. And it's Mathurin missing. Warriors have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Curry can't get it to go. For Indiana, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. Beal against Curry. Tries it from 9. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Boy, not the kind of start they wanted. Only 1 for 4 so far.
And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Another assist in the career of Chris Paul. As good as anybody we've seen past the rock.
Paul against Halliburton. Mathurin passes to Beal. Buries the long-range jumper. Beal's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
T. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Strong start here early. 4 of his first 5 made.
Beal against Curry. Turner with a screen on Curry. Outside, Beal. On the wing, Turner. From deep, Walker. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's T. Back to Paul. To the wing right side. Here's T. Sinks the triple. 11 points in the game. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor.
And the double clutch jam. Wow. Wow. Woo.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes. Boy, that defense smothered them in there. Love the intensity.
To the paint. Here's Mathurin. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate, embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second, and that's all it took.
Now, here's Kuminga. No scoring in this one. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
So, timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Let's keep it up.
A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, T.
And small forwards are asked to do so much in the modern NBA, and he just answers the call in every facet of the game. Tremendous numbers from him, and he is more than deserving of the award.
Now, here is Halliburton. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Here's Mathurin. 8-point game. It's good.
Not just a jump shooter now. Benedict Mathurin can score from all three levels.
Here's T, and he dunks it down.
And get a load of that move. We don't get to see plays like that very often.
No, we don't. Sailing in off the baseline for the reverse stuff.
That was special order delivery there, guys. What a dunk.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Golden State. And it's Mathurin missing.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Yeah, the half and half balls are going their way, and that's really a function of effort and intensity. You know, the ball doesn't discriminate. Whoever goes and gets it, that's who owns it.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to Halliburton. Here's Mathurin. Back to Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Paul. Halliburton for three. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's T. Lays it up off the glass. T's got 19 points. And at this point, Greg, you look at what MP has done. He's certainly one of the best to ever do it at his position.
Yeah, and Kevin, MP has set that bar for what it means to be a complete player. The way he's dominated this era, you can't understate that. Production like this is something you rarely see in our game.
Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
That one falls.
What a pass by Halliburton. He's so comfortable running the screen and roll. Excellent.
Takes a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Walker with the screen for Halliburton. On the wing, Walker, defended by Kuminga. And Halliburton slams it in.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
To the middle, here's T. Oh, he misses the dunk. Pacers trail by 14. Mathurin finds Halliburton. Walker with a screen for Halliburton. There's the 3. Pass to Turner. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Warriors leading by 12. Here's T. Misses the baby hook.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Well, a careless foul. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under review.
That's that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
the ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels
second attempt at the line tonight.
in high-quality numbers for him all season long. How about 81 from the line?
Guys, he is close to where he was last year in that category, but his numbers are still down just a skosh.
That free throw good from Thompson. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin, and you know the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. In the backcourt, it's Curry and Thompson. In the post, you'll see Wiggins and Looney. And it's T at the 3, the small forward.
And MP's at that interesting stage in his career, trying to take down those established veterans, but also challenged by the newcomers.
And that's what we see tonight. An exciting matchup. One that should certainly command his full attention. Here's T. He's guarded by Diallo. Misses the layup. Pacers trail by 21. Halliburton outside. Pass to Diallo. And it's Looney with the rebound.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Toppin, no one around him. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Warriors leading by 23. Here's T. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from him.
The Warriors shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one. Walker's checked in for the Pacers. Comes in for Diallo. Kuminga's come in for the Warriors.
And they're really getting more points at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Now, Noel. 11-point game his last outing. Here's Halliburton. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Now that was nasty. Absolutely nasty. Halliburton looking like a street baller with that kind of dribble move. Major handles.
Here's T. And he converts the layup. 34 points for T.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Halliburton. Got a hand on it.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game.
Well, when you know it, you got to show it.
Halliburton for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Halliburton's got 5 points in the quarter.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
So Clark with his talent and upside. Again, what an avalanche!
And you had a feeling he might do it tonight. 40-point mark has been reached.
The most 40-point games in a single season. An incredibly historic year from him.
And in 1962, Wilt set the record for 40-point games with 63. Never thought that mark would be broken, but I never thought we'd see a season like this.
Turner's checked in for Jackson. The Warriors also with a sub. Achua's checked in. Halliburton for 3. It's good from long range. Halliburton's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Pacers.
Really smooth-looking jumper there by Halliburton, making the most of that opportunity to score the ball.
And that one drops for him. T's got 42 in the game.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Off target from three-point range. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second.
A team-first player. When Thompson notices one of his guys is uncovered, he is willing to get it to him.
On the wing, Walker. Curry with the rebound. Golden State's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low-post presence.
Curry against Halliburton. Outside Turner from deep. The Warriors pull it in. T's got his 4th rebound in this one. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's game one of a 3-game road trip. It's deflected. Here's T. Non-stop scoring machine here. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist in this one.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Halliburton passes to Noel. Back to Halliburton to stop the run. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Now, here's Achua. Turner covering. Here's T. Connects again.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. Noel with the ball. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Over in the corner, Mathurin. In front of you now is the list of teams that haven't missed many shots at all since the All-Star break. The Warriors, number 1.
No doubt their offense has really hit its stride. I mean, they're making the extra pass and not settling for that first shot that presents itself. And you see that in their shooting percentage.
Pretty easy to get excited about Benedict Mathurin's potential. He's got a high motor and a terrific set of athletic skills and the ability to knock it down.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Indiana. T. Paul outside. 3-pointer. Pacers with the rebound. Walker's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, guys, T in that last outing against Brooklyn put on a show. He had an impressive number of points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. Totals like that put him in rarefied company. A game for the ages. Back to you, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Pass to T. And another one.
And he's up to 52 points.
Yeah, making a GA look all too easy right now. Outside Turner. He kicks to Beal. There's the pass to Mathurin. Shot clock at 5. Shot from the top of the key. It's hauled in by Achua. Achua's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Buries it down low. Halliburton's got 15 points.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And Kuminga gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Back to Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner. And that's 13 points here for Benedict Mathurin. Thompson outside. There's the pick. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
They really do. I mean, whenever they play each other, it means a little bit extra. These are two franchises, as you said, that certainly have had their fair share of tangles in the past.
This one for 3. They get it back. Paul kicks to Thompson. T, the pass to Kuminga. There's the triple. Walker with the rebound. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Mathurin. Outside, Walker, beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Kuminga. Inside, here's Achua.
Great pass by Thompson. His playmaking abilities so underrated.
And a wide open look for Mathurin. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Here's T. And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for Golden State.
They put on a clinic offensively. Great ball movement, player movement. Guys are shooting it well. Everything's in sync.
Which is why they are up big. And now let's jump to the Rookie of the Year race and see how it's shaping up.
Another year, another sensational rookie class.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from T.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Walker out there with Turner. Then there's Bradley Beal. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with. And Beal kicks to Halliburton. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Outside Mathurin. Good on the triple. Mathurin's got 16 points.
Boy, he's got a smooth stroke. Even on his catch and shoot jumpers, Mathurin has excellent form.
And it's sent back by Turner. And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
You know, there's been some improvement in his free throw shooting this year. His percentage has taken a little jump compared to last season.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Goes up on the wing. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Good job that time by Halliburton to get some help with the screen and then got a shot right off of the pick.
Oh, Greg, there's a lot of impressive things about Tyrese Halliburton, most notably how efficient he is.
Yeah, Kevin, those percentages are terrific. But not only that, he's phenomenal at it, making sure he keeps his teammates involved. Just a remarkable young point guard.
Curry with him. Mathurin picks him up. A shot by T, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Pass to Walker. Back to Halliburton. Over in the corner, Mathurin. Offline with his three. The Warriors have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Ball passes to T. Kicks it to Kuminga. And here is Curry. Down low. Here's T. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Halliburton passes to Beal. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Second team foul.
And the ability of Beal
And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Marvin Bagley is out there with Wiggins. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then it's Kevon Looney. And it's T at the shooting guard position.
Halliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game.
And guys, it's going to be a long time before we see another one just like that.
The Warriors shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. The shot by T, no good. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. To the inside, Toppin, and Toppin throws it down.
Nice feed from Halliburton. He's really put in the work to become an outstanding passer.
Passes it to Bagley. To the wing on the left. Here's T. He's defended by Noel. That shot wide open.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
Here's Noel. Plays it up and banks it in.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And the pass to T. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. So, Clark, we know you're very familiar with the college game. How do you think the one-and-done rule has worked out so far?
You know, not as it was intended to, Kevin. I mean, in some ways, the chance to see guys like Durant and others play in college for a year was better than not having them there. But I think it's also created this expectation that if you're not a one-and-done, that you've somehow failed. And that's detrimental to the psyche of young players.
It's blocked. Fast break. Here comes Indiana. Jacks up a 3. And it's T with the rebound. T's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. And that one is stuffed right through.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Halliburton kicks to Toppin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's T. Hits it again. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Halliburton against Curry. Halliburton passes to Noel. The three-pointer, no good.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
It's such a smart pass from Curry. There isn't much this guy can't do with the ball in his hands. He sees the whole court.
Jackson a screen on Curry. Halliburton passes to Noel. Here's Toppin. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's T. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that's 70.
He's unbelievable. Indiana's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Pass to Diallo. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 10 shooting the ball since the start of the fourth quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Toppin sets a screen for Diallo. Left side, Halliburton. Indiana again missing.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Curry against Halliburton. Jackson a screen on Curry. Halliburton for three. Kept alive. Here's Jackson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Pass to T. The Pacers pull it in.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, it is unfortunate. Embarrassing. He just lost his concentration for a split second. That's all it took. Yeah, the first half was one to deep six or forget, but in the second half, he's looked a lot better.
T the pass to Bagley. Some nice passing by Golden State. And stolen by Diallo. Inside, here's Noel. Excellent D there from T. On offense, here are the Warriors. To the middle, and it's the Warriors on the break.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Bagley's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
And Indiana shooting only 35% in the fourth quarter. The offense looking a little rickety. Jackson with the screen. Noel, the bounce pass. And the dunk by Jackson.
Be a good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Here's T. And another one falls. Amazing. And there's 80 points.
Wow. Just wow. This guy right now on another level.
Passes to Toppin. Left side, Jackson. Up top, Diallo. Covered by Wiggins. Halliburton a screen on Wiggins. Just 2 to shoot. Diallo, no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. T the pass to Bagley. To the paint. Look, I'm not sure there's been another era in the NBA with so many fantastic passers at every position.
Yeah, you know, I think it's a function of what we saw going back into the 80s with Bird and Magic and how they shared the ball and were such great passers. Then you had another group of outstanding playmakers at the point guard spot and on the wings. So now centers at this particular stage in the game's evolution are playmakers, excellent passers, and are players that teams can run their offense through. So I think it's just been kind of a natural evolution because of the skill level of all players when it comes to passing.
Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Looney's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Podziemski. Bangs home the trifecta.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Walker with his screen for Halliburton. And nothing is falling for him right now.
And still looking for his first triple of the second half. He had 3 at halftime.
T the pass to Wiggins. Thompson a screen on Walker. The pass to T. Lets the 3 fly. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Pass to Turner. And Clark, we know Commissioner Silver has acknowledged the game has changed in terms of its impact on players' bodies. And so adjusting the regular season's length is not out of the question.
Well, you're not. I've talked about it for years. I've talked about it with other fellow announcers. it would be wonderful to see the season reduced by about 15–20% in terms of regular season games. I think it would enhance the product immensely. And the fact that Commissioner Silver is letting us know it's not off the table, maybe we'll see it reduced in the not-too-distant future.
So hard, actually impossible to cut into the lead when you have a guy struggling this badly.
The shot's good.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Well, when you knock down jumpers like that, it opens everything else up as well.
Down low. Shoots from 8. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 14 rebounds for him tonight. Wow. Good, that's another bucket.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Halliburton passes to Beal. Over Thompson. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Good work there as it goes.
Cashing in on the interior, making it look all too easy.
1:31 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Passes it to Wiggins. To the paint. Here's T. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Wiggins has got 6 assists here tonight. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Warriors.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And this team, obviously one of the elite teams. They have played with heart and passion for the game all season long, and the wins for them just keep rolling along. And tonight, it'll make win number 63.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for T.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Now Mathurin, he dishes it to Beal. And he drives in, fires the 3, and it's Mathurin missing. Here's T, up and in on the layup.
Yeah, taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they...
Great effort. Nicely.
You may have lost the game, but most people would agree you won the matchup of young stars. Do you feel like you might need to take on more of a leadership role, and is that difficult for a young player?
There's a lot of ways to lead. I think for a young player, being vocal, a vocal leader can be difficult. Guys want to listen to someone who's been through it before. But you can lead by example. And that's something I think is easier for a young player to do. When other teammates see you fighting hard for every loose ball or not letting the game get away from you and stand in the moment, that can be inspiring. So for now, that's what I'm trying to do. At some point, I would love to be a vocal leader, but I know I got to earn that.
H down, baby. Let's go.
Do you think I'd be a good mascot?
For this team?
Yeah.
In that suit?
Yeah.
In this arena?
Yeah, in this arena, this suit, and in this team. I was just about to win it back. Jen said when she's having second thoughts, that the talking points don't line with the core value. Too player-centric? Yeah, exactly. What's up for dinner tonight?
We might take home one of the chicken strips from here. I don't know. I was thinking.
I don't know if those get soggy.
I got an air fryer. Crisp them right up. Hey, you still want to play 2K tonight?
Yeah. You want to grab a burrito?
Yeah, grab me one with honey.
Okay, see you then.
I'm really jealous of your triceps.
I'm glad you've noticed. Thank you. That feels good.
Oh, I've been trying to do push-ups all week, but I can't get them to look like yours.
you think it would be nice?
Yeah, get out of the water, be good. How's your dog doing?
Oh, he's good. He's just got out of that puppy stage, so it's nice to have him do a little more chill around. Man, my back's killing me. When's the last time you did yard work?
Last weekend, but I had one of those nice private moments.
Oh, this must be nice.
First day. I'm a little nervous here. Oh, look at all those people.
Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving on the crowd. You'll be great.
Cooking?
On in, off the board.
Okay, either.
Do you think he can play for us?
go-to activity?
Well, you know, I've been doing a bit of skimboarding lately.
Oh, I love a day at the beach.
Looking good, my guy. Hey, looking swagger yourself, bro.